Hello fairies, it's been a while, far too long. I hope that the beginning of your spring has been absolutely lovely. Like that beautiful tree outside my window, I've entered the season gently and with intention, and I hope that you leave watching this with a cozier spirit. Welcome to another cozy video diary, and what I think will be the start of a few cozy days in my life as we enter this lovely spring season. I've just arrived to my friend's house, and on today's rainy day, gloomy weather agenda is a cozy coffee shop and crafting. The craft we have in mind is tin embossing, which I've been seeing everywhere. We are starting this cozy day on such a high note. On my way here, I just shuffled my music, and the first 3 songs that came up were Army Dreamers by Kate Bush, second song 505 by Arctic Monkeys, third song Cry by the Sundays. If that doesn't tell me that it's going to be an amazing, cozy, perfect day, and I'm just so excited. And I'm really just leaning into the rainy weather. Also, it's Sunday today, so I feel like this is just the perfect kind of Sunday activity, shall we? So I know this is a lot, but these are all the books I hope to read this spring. So I just wanted to share them. I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through these, and I'm gonna go by genre. I've really cultivated a fantastic physical TBR. A lot of these are either ones I've had for a few years or I've been able to recently get from like holiday gift cards, Valentine's, and all that. The first genre is historical fiction. So the first one, The Historian. I've heard nothing but extraordinary things about this book, so I'm excited. The next book is Boudica's Daughter. I feel like I always go back to mythology retellings in general during the springtime and summers. Elodie Harper, I've wanted to read her books for a while now. I was going to start with her more well-known series, but this is one of her more recent releases and it was just calling to me. And then next is Hamnet. I know I've been saying that, but I just still haven't gotten around to it. I started it, but only got a few pages in. So that's historical fiction, mythology retellings. We have quite a few, or I guess not that many, classics on this list as well. First off, Perfume by Patrick Susskind. This is obviously a vintage edition. It's so beautiful and I'm so happy to have this edition. It's definitely a well-loved copy, but personally, I just find it really charming. The print on this is insanely bold and huge, so I think when I do sit down and read this, I'll be able to get through it pretty quickly. Darker kind of story, definitely twisted, and I'm just very intrigued from what I've heard and reviews. Anna Karenina, I have been reading this one and I have been enjoying it so much. I've really just been taking my time with this, and this is another thing I love. I just love the art of well-loved books because you can see what I've already read and how the spine is starting to crack. To me, I just find that beautiful. I feel like I kind of had a good idea of what to expect going in. You're immediately introduced to a wide cast of characters, and so to make sure that I'm really digesting what I'm reading, I've been reading a chapter analysis after each chapter I finish, just to kind of really absorb what I'm reading, and it's been making for a greater reading experience. Of course, I have a Jane Austen on a spring TBR. I feel like this is a story I know, but I still have yet to actually read it. And then another Jane Austen, we have Persuasion. I feel like as far as classics go, this is a super exciting list. And I actually almost forgot. I personally consider this a classic. I don't know. It's a classic for me. One of my most watched movies when I was a little girl, and I just love The Princess Bride so much, and this edition is just absolutely unbelievable. And then As You Wish, the famous quote, is on it, and that's also just one of my favorite quotes in general. I always say it, see how it'll be different or similar to the movie that I love so very much. And then I'm almost done here. A lot of books, very ambitious, but this is just for fun. The reason why I guess all of these are on my TBR is because I have so many books that I just want to read equally as bad, and I just wish I could literally binge read all of these. Somewhere in a Castle, leave me for days and just let me get through these books. So this category is fantasy books. A River Enchanted is on here. Rebecca Ross. I read the Divine Rivals duology and I absolutely loved it. Her writing is just so beautiful to me, so I just know it'll be very moving. Once Upon a Broken Heart series. These editions are so beautiful. I ordered these from Blackwell's online because these are the UK editions, and I just think they're so gorgeous. I was actually talking with one of you on here about reading the Caraval series before getting into this series, just because it's in the same universe. There are like some spoilers, I guess, depending on how you read it. And I had already started the Caraval series a while ago, but just kind of forgot about it. So I picked up book 2 in the Caraval series and am almost done. So after I read the Caraval series, then I'll get into this one. That is pretty much my spring TBR. Kind of crazy. Another book I'm actually reading, let me go get it. Half a Soul, and I'm about 100 pages in so far, and I'm really enjoying this. It's a Regency kind of story. Our main female character was cursed by a fairy. It's got that fun, whimsical fantasy element, and I just love anything Regency, and ever since finishing Bridgerton, I've just kind of been needing that again. Ever since reading and starting Zodiac Academy, I haven't been able to read anything else other than that series, really. My brain just won't let me focus, so I'm just ready to be done with it. I'm more drained than having fun at this point, and I only have 1.5 books left, so wish me luck, because I obviously have so many great books ahead of me and ones that I know I'm just gonna enjoy more. So yeah, if you've read any of these, I'd love to know and what your thoughts were.